There's a quiet fear most people carry. It whispers when you're alone. It haunts you when you scroll through everyone else's life online. That fear says, I should be further by now. You look at your life, and it feels like you're behind. Like the world took off without you. Like you missed your moment. Like you're too late. But here's the truth that no one ever taught us. You weren't late. You were being prepared. Chapter 1. The Lie of the Clock. From a young age, we are programmed with invisible timelines. Graduate by this age, be successful by that one. Love, money, stability, all by society's schedule. But no one ever told you the clock you're racing against doesn't exist. It's a lie. And the lie is this, that your value is measured by your speed, but growth is not a sprint. Becoming who you're meant to be, that takes time, and it takes timing. You were never late. You were moving on your own rhythm, your own divine alignment. And that rhythm, it's not rushed. Chapter 2. Delays are not denials. It's easy to think that what didn't happen was a failure. The job that fell through, the person who left, the opportunity that slipped away. But what if, just what if, those weren't punishments? What if they were a form of protection? You weren't being denied. You were being delayed on purpose, because what's meant for you needs you to be ready. And sometimes readiness takes longer than desire. You may want it now, but if you received it today, would you be able to keep it? Would you have the discipline to sustain it, the wisdom to manage it, the strength to carry it? Preparation is the space between want and worthiness, and it's there and in that space where you are forged. Chapter 3. Becoming is silent. Here's the truth few people will tell you. The most important parts of your life will not be loud. The breakthrough isn't where you grow. It's the moments before it, in the shadows and where no one sees you. That's where the real transformation happens. The long nights, the repeated efforts that go unnoticed, the doubts, the resistance, the inner rewiring. It's not glamorous, but it's sacred. Every unseen effort is part of the unfolding. Just because it hasn't shown up yet doesn't mean it's not on the way. What you're building, who you're becoming, matters far more than the outcome. The outcome is a moment, but the becoming, that's a lifetime. Chapter 4. Comparison is a thief with many faces. One of the fastest ways to lose peace is to look left and right, to scroll endlessly through other people's timelines, to compare your backstage to their highlight reel. But your story was never supposed to look like theirs. You are a unique design with a unique path and a unique preparation, and that means your timing will be unique too. Comparison doesn't just steal joy, it clouds perspective, it distorts progress, it convinces you that delay equals deficiency. But listen closely, you are not deficient, you are developing. And growth that's real, it's rarely fast. Chapter 5. What preparation really looks like. You want to know what preparation actually feels like? It feels like rejection. It feels like closed doors. It feels like waiting rooms that never end. It feels like nothing is working, even when you're doing everything right. But the soil doesn't show the roots forming. The gym doesn't reveal strength on day one, and the seed doesn't look like a tree until it breaks open. Real preparation is rarely obvious. It's subtle, it's internal, and sometimes it's painful. But pain isn't proof you're on the wrong path. Sometimes it's the very proof that you're growing. Chapter 6. Stop forcing, start flowing. One of the hardest lessons to learn is surrender. We live in a world of hustle, of forcing outcomes, of controlling every variable. But life isn't always something you master. Sometimes it's something you move with. And flowing doesn't mean you're passive. It means you stop pushing doors that were never meant to open. You stop begging to be seen. You stop chasing timing that isn't aligned. You shift from urgency to trust. You stop asking, why hasn't it happened yet? And start declaring, when it's meant for me, nothing will stop it. You don't have to force what's meant to fit, and you don't have to chase what's already yours. Chapter 7. Rewrite the waiting. Waiting is not punishment. Waiting is refinement. When you wait well, you evolve. You get clearer. You get stronger. You shed the parts of you that can't go with you into your next season. This time, this space you're in is not empty. It's sacred. Because while the world obsesses over speed, you're being taught depth, and depth will take you further than speed ever could. Chapter 8. You haven't missed anything. You haven't missed your moment. You haven't lost your shot. You're not too old, it's not too late. Your path is still unfolding, and everything you've lived through was training. Training in patience, training in strength, training in endurance, humility, and self-awareness. Because where you're going, what you're meant to hold, requires more than talent. It requires character. So no, you didn't miss it. You were simply being built to carry it. Chapter 9. When it comes, you'll understand. There will come a moment, maybe days or months or even years from now, when you will look back and you'll finally understand. You'll see why the door closed. You'll see why it took so long. You'll see why the detour was actually the destination. And you'll say, if it had happened any other way, I wouldn't have been ready. Trust that this moment is not a waste. It is working, whether you feel it or not. You don't need to rush. You need to trust, because the timing of your life is not a mistake. It's being orchestrated, and your arrival will be undeniable. Chapter 10. Live like you're already becoming. Don't wait for the perfect moment to show up. Live like the person you're becoming. Right now. Speak with clarity. Work with focus. Love with depth. Move with purpose. Because preparation isn't just about the outside world catching up to your dream. It's about you becoming the version of yourself who can sustain it when it does. You are not late. You are in progress. And progress is a beautiful, powerful, necessary thing. Final chapter. You were being prepared. So here's what I want you to remember. When it's quiet, when it's slow, when it feels like the universe forgot your address, you weren't forgotten, you weren't ignored, you weren't denied, you were being prepared for the relationship that won't drain you, for the opportunity that won't confuse you, for the dream that won't destroy you, but fulfill you. Your time is still coming, but when it does, you won't just be there, you'll be ready. If this message spoke to something deep inside you, then maybe it was never about being late. Maybe it was about becoming someone who's truly ready. Life doesn't rush greatness, and your delay, that wasn't denial, it was design. So keep going, keep trusting, keep preparing, because what's meant for you is still on the way. And when it arrives, you'll understand why the wait was worth it. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with your journey, like the video, share it with someone who needs to hear this. And most of all, subscribe for more content that helps you grow, heal, and rise. You weren't late, you were being prepared, and your time is coming.